Recently I've been getting asked a lot of questions about simple functions on the sander. How do you take a screenshot? How do you manage your data overlay? How do you change the screen size? Those sorts of things. So I thought I'd just do a quick how-to, try and answer as many of the questions as I've had of late. And if I have any more, keep forwarding them through, and I'll get a chance to run some more of these, maybe with a bit more insight on how to use them. So one of the most common questions I get is how to set up your own screens. So this one's a little bit customised already. You can see that panel and that panel aren't the same size. We'll start off with the very basic. So you turn the sander on, push your top button, brings you to your main sort of home page. You've got standard splits that come with this machine. You can add your own. So we change over to split screen of the two. This one you can see it's not centralised. I've adjusted it. So to get into your menu at the top, you also notice a little tab up the top there. You can actually drag that down. Gives you a few more functions. So adjust splits, click on that. Simple little bar. Drag it across. Press save. Get rid of your menu. There you go. You want to adjust your data overlay. You want to see time. You want to see water temp or temperature, structure depth. Whatever you want to see. All those little numbers around on the screen are what's known as data overlay. So there's time, temperature, depth on your structure screen, because it may be from a back transducer, not your front one. If you go into your menu, drag this one down again. So you've got data overlay. You can turn it off. Numbers disappear. Turn it back on. You can actually edit it. So if you want to add something, press add. Choose what you want. So let's choose the date. Press close. So it's got the date here. So you want to configure that to do what you want. So size, you can change the size to extra large. You have the date there. You can change it to a bezel so it's filled in, easy to see, depends what you like. You can take the title off it, which they call a caption, so it says date. Turn it off, doesn't say date. Turn it back to clear. Change your size back to extra small if you want it smaller, small, medium, large, and so on. So you do the same with all of them. Once you're happy with what you've got, just push back, push save, there it is. If you're not happy with where that's sitting, or where any of the standard ones are sitting, same thing, edit overlay. So you do change, edit overlay, then you go to, you notice it's got a blue ring around each one. Click on this one, this one, this one. So then you can just grab that, simply put it where you want, down there, press save, there you go. If you're running two sounders that are communicating with each other over an Ethernet cable, you have the ability to switch your transducers. So at the moment, if you click on that one, menu, source is this unit. So just simple touch, changes over to the rear transducer. Similarly with your structure scan, source goes to the one at the back. Another question I often get asked, people see things on the screen that they want to, maybe they caught a fish or something that they saw, a couple of good fish, they want to screenshot it. So push the power button and this button at the same time. Comes up, says screen captured, it will save it. So to get them back or to view them, push your main menu button, push files. So my files are what's stored on the sander. All screenshots get stored directly to the sander. Click on screenshots, go to the very end, 40, view that, there you go. If you run two sounders like myself, I have one on the front and one in the driver's console. What I like to do is when I'm at the front, I want to run the front transducer. So I'll have the source as that, but rather than keep swapping to and fro every time I go up, down to the back. Once I'm finished fishing at the front, if push the power button once, you've got a few different functionalities. The main one I use is standby. Put this sounder to standby, the back sounder automatically takes over and starts using its transducer, so by the time I'm sitting in the console ready to go, I'm already on that sounder. Come back up the front, push power button once, close. You can see it's gone from the back one back to the front, and I'm away. Don't know if you can see, there's an orange square around what they call the active window. So there's actually 3 windows here. There's one for Sonic Hub, one for your standard sonar, one for your structure. So when you're in your menu, you've got the stuff here for your structure. You click on your active window while the thing's open. The menu changes to suit that. Similarly with that one, changes to suit that. You also have functions up here. They relate to the active window as well. So if you click on that one, you can zoom in or out. Similarly with that, zoom in, zoom out. So, same with if your Sonic Hub's in and on, that controls your volume. You can see the volume coming up down the bottom. That's about it.